Good morning and welcome to another video and another day of landscape photography. So today I'm on the walk between Sea Toller and Sea Thwaite in the Lake District National Park. I was actually looking for the Borrowdale Mill, which I still haven't found, but on the walk I came across a tree that's in full spring blossom. It looks absolutely beautiful, and it's taken me a few minutes to actually work out the best view of that tree. I'm just going to turn the camera around to see whether I can pick the tree up. That's the microphone, not my glasses. Hang on a second, where's the tree? There it is, in the top right hand corner of the screen. Beautiful tree, but what's arranged all around it is actually quite messy. So I've spent quite a bit of time walking back and forth trying to find a view where it's obvious that the tree is the main subject. The purpose of creating the image in the first place is because of that tree and because of the colour of that tree in contrast all around it. So what I'm going to do, I'm being crowded by cows now, which is a little bit disconcerting. I'm going to get my stills camera off the tripod, and I'm just going to walk back and forth and show you what it is that I was thinking about when I finally landed on the composition that I was happy with. Not quite sure which end I'm going to start, but anyway, I'm going to swap to the stills camera now and talk you through it. Okie dokie, so here is my tree. It's this one here. Now, I could actually show you, the entire path, a bit further down the path dips, so you actually had all this grass down here was actually obscuring that rock and the base of the tree. That didn't quite work for me. So I'm just going to walk very, very slowly. Excuse the jerky footage, but I'm trying to demonstrate a principle here. Where are we now? Right, okay. So now I've wandered a little bit farther to the left, and you see this tree here, this skeletal tree, quite a dominant shape, and to my mind actually starting to vie for my attention when it's this one and it's a full spring bloom that I'm really interested in. So let's keep going to the left. Any idea how difficult it is to walk on a path, try and avoid cowpats. Right, okay, so now we've moved along a little bit. Again, we've moved along a little bit farther to the left. Now this skeletal tree here is starting to come into play. Now you could say, that's a tree that could be a bookend alongside that one, but I'm still bothered by the fact that this one here, because it's such a strong shape and a strong dominant shape, it's actually pulling the viewer's attention away from my main subject. So I know that if I keep walking that way, that this tree here, this skeletal one, will be obscured by my main subject. So I'm just going to keep going. Again, apologise for the slightly jerky footage, but I am trying desperately to Where are we now? So hopefully now you can see the principle I was talking about there. This skeletal tree now is starting to become hidden by my main actor. All the cows are now gathered around my tripod. If you are enjoying this video and would like to support my channel, then please click on the thumbs up icon indicated here. To be notified when I upload new content, which will be every 2 weeks, then please consider subscribing. It's free and you can unsubscribe at any time. As well as subscribing, click on the bell icon and select all in order to get these notifications. All updates for new videos appear here on the top right hand side of your YouTube homepage. I'm just going to pan the camera around slightly to show you that. Where are they? There they are. There is nothing of interest in my camera bag, young cows. Hopefully they'll naff off as as I get close to them. Right, so let's spin back around. What does my main tree look like now? So now my main tree is getting there. So from here, that skeletal tree that was on the left is more or less obscured, and there's plenty of space between the main tree, this actor, and this strong and dominant shape. Now that said, if I zoom in, you can actually see the very top of the skeletal tree right there. Now, I could choose to live with it, or I could choose to do something about it. I think when I look on the big screen when I get home, that's the decision I will make. And a little bit of, oops, just dodging a cow pat. The cows are still taking an interest. Where's my tree gone? So what I'm doing actually is, I'm continuing to move to the left because I'm trying to see whether I can reduce the impact of that, the tip of that skeletal tree right there, right in the center of the frame. So let's just keep going. Come on, cows. Right, I'm just going to, where's my tree gone? Oh, there's my tripod. Hello, cows. And just for the hell of it, I'm just going to keep walking. I've walked past my tripod. What I'm trying to do now is just keep going and show you why I didn't go any further to the left. My camera bag, where's my camera bag, is now being assaulted by cows. Right, so from here, do you remember that skeletal tree I talked about? Now the tip of it is protruding out of the top of that tree. So that's no good. So let me just come back a bit. Again, I apologize for the slightly jerky footage, but I am trying to keep the tree in shot and move, keep an eye on the footpath, keeping an eye on these cows at the same time. Hello, cows. Come on, off you go. Go on. And about there was a reasonable compromise. I think what I will do is I'll have a look on the big screen when I get home and decide whether the tip of that tree is worth worrying about. My composition is 4x3. This is a 16x9 crop, so the edges of my frame are sort of there, and then I've got sort of quite a bit more green up above. So I'm using those sort of brown grasses as my base, trying to use this arrangement of rocks left and right as bookends, and then the green just contrasts with the lovely spring blossom colour on this tree. Also from here I can see the trunk of the tree. I think that adds to the story. You know, you can see the base of the tree, you know it's a tree, rather than it being a tree emerging out of a rock. So I bailed out of there quite quickly because the cows were getting incredibly interested in what I was doing. So what you just sort of witnessed there was, I think, an example of visual space. So working on the items within the composition to make sure that the main actor in my my image just there, the main player, has the space that it needs to tell the story that I am trying to tell. And it's really important because if you include too many actors, then it becomes confusing. That the eye moves around the frame and the viewer is trying to work out, well, what is it that you're actually trying to say? By finding a composition where you can isolate your main actor in the respect of the image that I've just created, then it's immediately obvious. There's no guesswork. The viewer can just understand instantly what it is that I'm trying to say, and then take in the colour and the atmosphere and blah blah blah. Now, I'm fully aware that that image is not going to win any awards and it's not going to win any competitions. It's just one of those scenes I walked by and thought, oh wow, I've got to try and create an image. And it wasn't as simple as just pointing the camera and hitting the shutter button. I had to think about it in order to make sure that it was the center of my frame. So yeah, it's an example, I guess, of adopting that approach. But to me, it's an approach that works, and certainly something that I always work on with all of my compositions. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of that quick demonstration. I am very sorry for the wobbly footage, but like I say, trying to keep an eye on cows, dodge cowpats, stay on the path, and keep the tree in frame was a significant challenge. And I'm a man, so I can only do one thing at a time properly. But yes, hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's been useful. Please stay safe. Please stay well. And thank you very, very much for watching. Until the next one, take good care. See you soon. I'm going to leg it out this field before the cows catch up.